Hello everyone and welcome back to All the Mods 9 to the Sky. I hope you guys enjoy episode 4. In the last episode, one of the things that we got done was convert some of these into iron meshes. I have a goal to get all of this done sometime soon, but I don't know if I'll do it in today's episode. We got the metallurgic infuser and the coal generator, finally putting it to use. We got some stuff set up in the getting started page 2. That's what we're working on here, these last 2 energy tablets to actually get started into everything. The summoning altar is something that we need to get into, but obviously it's already here, so something we might touch today just to see what it is. And then the other main thing we got done was the energy condenser. We got into EMC, so these are auto-producing EMC out of thin air from light. So the glowstone's here, it's working perfectly fine, and yeah, it's definitely working. It's definitely very interesting. So we have EMC up and ready for when we need. Hopefully it'll be collecting more and more and just grow as much as we can. We can also, you know, we have a certain amount of things that we can EMC. It isn't a big list. This is the entire list of things that have an EMC value to them in this game. But some of these things will be quite useful to have. So let's see what we need, and you know, they'll be good for building for sure. Like some of these are really cheap blocks. The wood isn't, which sucks, but you know, that's fine. But we do have a use for EMC, so we have it set up and ready, and it is auto producing and it's auto collecting, and hopefully it'll have a full thing by the time we actually want to use it. But today, I guess one of the things we do want to do is create this summoning altar. I want to get this done really fast, which shouldn't take me that long to make. I really hope. I think we have yeah, I hope we have poppies. I don't know if we still have red dye. I actually have no idea. There might be poppies outside, or they might be red dye somewhere left over. But that's one of the things we want to do. And the other thing I do want to step into is the oh my god, what is it called? The Ars Nouveau mod. I want to step into Ars Nouveau today. I think that'd be a great fun thing to do. So how many? Actually, I might need more than. I need to make oh, actually, well, if I'm just converting wool, I just need 1. So let's go get some wool off the shikis, and we should be fine. Oh, this is cool. I like this one. Didn't even realize that was there. Oh yeah, we got sugarcane too in that last episode, so that's great. Just a little bit of things, small things that we got ready and done with before, you know, before the end of the episode. Let's get this gold out so we can get that iron to smelt. For some reason, put that in there, and let's get our shears. So grabbing those out really quickly. Let's go get our sheep. I do really want to get some wool out of this, so really quickly. God damn it! I really hate not being able to jump over this thing. I would have to make the carpet, which I'm gonna make today anyways, but you know, it's like, it's so weird. These are really cool though. I love these fences. They're just like, I wish I could jump over them and the animals couldn't or something like that, because that would be really, really nice, but whatever. That's okay. I think I can, is that not how you dye wool anymore? Okay, no, it's not. You have to do it like this. I need 3, so I do need to go get another one. I was kind of hoping that was still a recipe or like a modded recipe or something. Oh, hello. Jesus, you're new. Whoa, what do you got? You got diamond sword, sharpness 5, mending, looting 4, unbreaking 5, and capturing 5. That's kind of cool. Do I have enough to do that? I want that. I really do want that. 45 emeralds and a diamond sword, which might be possible actually. We'll consider doing that really quickly, but I'm gonna have to do that actually fast because he might despawn. Obviously, my last guy despawned at some point. Oh, that's not how you make carpets. I need carpets. That's carpet. Oh, and it also has an EMC value. So does red wool. Oh, I could have used that. Okay, wait. Actually, let's go look. I do kind of want to buy this. Do we have enough emeralds? And do we? I don't think we do. But do we have enough diamonds? I think we should have those too. There's 10 emeralds, there's 12 emeralds, and there's 2 diamonds. And then there might be some emeralds somewhere else. If there's not, that sucks. That does suck. That sucks really bad. I want more emeralds. Hold on. How do I get more again? Sieving, gravel. What is it? The chance in iron. Iron is a 3% chance. It's very low. All right, so let's make this thing first, and then we'll try and grind for that really quickly. So we have the gold that we need. We have the stone that we need, and that should be everything. Oh, we need the oak wood. Where do we have any oak that we left behind? I think I need to go mine some. Let's go do that really quickly too. And there is our summoning altar. So I'm gonna put this outside. One of the other things I want to do today, if I can get it done, would be to make like another area. I do want to build another platform for something. Okay, obviously I have no idea what to do with this. So, the summoning altar can be used from making stuff as simple as a cow all the way up to making the all the mod star. Check JI for its uses. Okay, check JI. I guess by doing this and then doing this. How do you put things around the region around the altar where mobs are considered for sacrifice? Okay, so I guess you just drop items and then you make things. The output here is a bat. The output here is a basalz, whatever the hell that thing is. This outputs iron ore berry bushes. I forgot about ore berries. I forgot about Orberry. That mod is so old. I didn't realize it still existed. That's so cool, actually. So there's ore berries. Should we even consider using ore berries? They're not. I don't know how good they are, but they seem interesting. All right, but now we have this altar, so we can start doing these things. Obviously, we're nowhere near doing these in Stadium for Red Matter. That's interesting. Okay, that's a lot. What do we need for this? A mana steel, dark nether. Okay, so there's a lot of recipes in here that we're probably not gonna touch for a while. That's a regular slime, a sheep, a blizz. I haven't seen that in a long time. Another oreberry bush. There's a lot of oreberry bushes. I might consider doing that because it seems to be an option, doesn't it? Maybe we'll make an iron one. What was the iron recipe? It was over here, right? Iron oreberry. It needs a glowstone dust, bone meal, oak leaves, and raw iron. That makes 1 iron oreberry bushes. I don't remember if they actually multiply. I don't remember if that's a thing, but it would be really nice if it did. Did we pass the iron already? There it is. Okay. Iron oreberry, marking it just in case we want to do that later. You are still here with your sword. I need to go grind for that really fast. So what I'm gonna go do is, well, I'm gonna do this on my own, and we're gonna really quickly make everything that we need to get that sword, because I really do want that sword. That doesn't go there. It goes there, and that makes a diamond sword. There we go. So really fast, I'll be right back. I'm gonna quickly make as much as I can of the stuff that I need, and yeah, it should be fine. I think it should be okay. I'll be back in a hot second. And there we go. That should be everything we need. Yep, let's go. We have that insane sword. That's crazy. What does it have? Sharpness 5, mending, looting 4, unbreaking 5, and capturing 5. I feel like capturing might be a thing that we might actually use. It might be quite useful, but we'll find out later. But having a nice diamond sword like this is pretty good. I'm actually really excited to have this, because I think it's gonna be really nice moving forward into our like spawning waves thing that we're gonna go into later, and these things, the gateways. So the blaze one and the enderman one would be very interesting to have. So I'm actually very excited to have that stuff, but let's keep moving on. Also, with what we just did, I think we have enough iron maybe. Let me just search iron really quickly. Come on, double click. Iron. Did I miss? Okay, no, I didn't. Iron, do we have any more? Yes, we do. We have a little bit more. All right, so what I'm gonna do with that, double click, right, to do that is I'm gonna get all of this done and move it into blocks. So then with the blocks, we're gonna make them all into iron ingots, and then with those ingots, I'm gonna just keep using them. But for right now, what are we gonna do? How much do we have? We can make 6. I'm gonna make 6 more of these meshes since we only have so much. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that is enough to upgrade all of these into iron. So at some point, I do want to have these all ready because iron is pretty good, but I do want to have these all at gold at some point. But we're still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still have 7 more to go, but we will have enough iron soon. It shouldn't take me too long to get to that far, but you know, we're fine for now. I'll worry about it later, because honestly, I'm still doing it at a pretty quick pace, and I'm not doing too much on my own, but if I did, I'll finish it later. This is the not in between episodes, so I don't have time to do stuff in between. I'm trying to record like in the next, like within 3 hours, I'm trying to get some stuff done. But all right, so we got the summoning altar. That continues that. We'll get to summoning stuff later, I guess. I guess there's not a mod page for it, which is fine. We'll just worry about it later. Let's look at this. Starting Ars Nouveau. To get started, you'll need to craft yourself a novice spellbook. This is where you create and store your spells. Hitting the CQ will open to the create spell page. On the left, there's several tabs, with the main 3 are spell creation, color picker, and familiars. This spellbook will allow you to create and use tier 1 glyphs to create better spells. You'll need to upgrade your spellbook. To use better, to create better spells, you'll need to upgrade your spellbook. Yeah, there you go. Got it. All right, so we need iron tools. So we need some more of that iron, so I'm taking all this out of here. And then we need, I guess, just a book. So that means we need some, yeah, we need some of this paper. So, and also, what is it? There you go, some leather, which I think I need a little bit more. So I'm gonna really quickly take a bunch out, because I think, yes, that also completes a quest in the food and farming. So taking that gives us more XP, and then taking that, we got the milk one, which gives us some more steak, which is great. There's also an egg one. Do we happen to have an egg? Yes, we do. We just have an egg. I'm gonna just duplicate an egg really quickly. There we go. That's a lot faster. So there's the eggs. That completes that. We get some scrambled eggs, which, yeah, that's it. And then this one is 3 raw chickens and 10 feathers, which I don't think I've killed a chicken yet, so we don't have that yet. Oh, I need that. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna toss this in. Don't need them. And then moving into making a book. So really quickly, is it like this and then like this, right? Yeah. So this doesn't have an EMC recipe, which is fine. But then we need all the iron tools, so that's what we're gonna make really, really fast. So here we go. Let's get 2 of these in there. So an axe, and then a pickaxe, and then a sword. Isn't it an iron pick? Yes, it is. And then shovel, which should be all of the things I need, I believe. All right, and there, which if it loads, there's our novice spellbook. Press V to quick select and C to quick craft. So V is quick select. This is our quick selecting bar. Unbreaking 10, great. Yeah, it doesn't break. That's amazing. So I think break is actually allowed in here, so that's pretty good. So yes, we do have break. So if we have touch and break, and then this is our break spell, we can have it here, and this will break any item instantaneously, no matter how high of a tier it is, even like obsidian or whatever. So if I went over here to like, let's go to this mesh, and we right click it, or is it right click? Do we have, or C, break, create? Oh, then we need to click, we actually need to select it, I think, right? What is the button? Is it, actually, what is the button to use this? Oh, it's shift right click. Got it. There we go. I couldn't remember. It's been a while, but shift right clicking and it'll break any block with that spell as, you know, as quickly as it can. You know, it's an infinite, it's just like just a thing. It's an infinite pickaxe or an infinite thing. So I don't know if you can actually vein mine with this. Maybe. I'm gonna go to that tree and try it. Actually, there's a tree right here. I'm gonna hold vein mine and shift right click. No, it doesn't do it, but it's still instantaneous. And it is just right click. I guess it wasn't working because it's a right clickable object, but it is just right click. But I guess if you want to do it on a right clickable thing like this, it's gonna do this, you need to shift right click. But for now that works, that's fine, it's great. We have our first spell book, and yeah, we also have harm if we want to get a spell for that. So if we want to just set it up, moving into that, so we get into the second one over here, then projectile and harm, and that is our harm spell. I'm gonna just name it that, and we're gonna mark it here. So here are things with check with V. So there's break and there's harm. So break is the one we want to keep it on. I think there's keybinds you can have them set to if you don't want to use the book. You can have like numpad buttons set to it. I think 1 on the numpad might actually do it. I'm not sure. Sometimes they're set to numpad buttons, but if it doesn't seem like it's doing that right now, but that's fine. Let's leave that there, and let's put all the extra stuff away that we don't particularly need. And there's the rest of our iron. Now, what is the quest that seems to have finished over here? Ars Nouveau, yes. All right, so we made the spellbook that gives us a potion of mana regenerations, which is great. I've never actually had to use one of those before. In the bottom left of your screen, you'll see a bar. The bar is your mana pool. There are several ways to increase your mana pool or increase the efficiency of your spells as you progress through the mod. Upgrading your spellbook can also increase your mana. Yes, upgrading the spellbook increases the mana pretty well, but also I think getting more glyphs. The more glyphs you have, the more mana you have. Something like that. While holding your spellbook, you can press C to open the spell creation. Each spell must have a basic form. You start off with the 3 basic forms: projectile, self-cast, and touch. For the effects that determine what happened when you cast the spell, you can have up to 9 effects per spell. For starters, you have the harm and break. Select one form and one effect, your spell, and click create, which is what I just did, so we got that. This is the upgraded one, which needs some blaze rods and some quartz, so we're not going there yet. But that one will give us a random tier 1 glyph, which is great. So we need to get into the archwood stuff before we step into any of these glyphs. So to get archwood logs, to gain further knowledge, you need a specific type of magical wood. Archwood trees can be found in the overworld, which it's supposed to be found in the overworld, but I think archwood, these trees from Ars Nouveau are siftable. I think you get these from sifting. Yes, you get them from sifting moss, which we got moss in the last episode. So what I'm gonna do is just make a bunch of moss with the EMC we have, because we have a shit ton of EMC and I need to sift this. So we're gonna really quickly sift a bunch of these. So I'm gonna keep like, I guess just like 3 or 4 in here, just in case I miss it. And then we're gonna go auto click all this into the iron sieves. So there we go, and that'll give us a bunch of organic stuff that we can use, a bunch of nice saplings and a bunch of stuff that for Ars Nouveau, and a bunch of other things that we can probably use. So there goes the 3 stacks we had, and we're full on shit. So let's really quickly put it in our bag, because I think that's the best way to put it right now. I don't know where else to put it, and our bag is not being used, so we might as well use it. So did we get any Ars Nouveau stuff? Which we should have, but you know, just checking. I see I already saw a spruce sapling. I see a dark oak sapling right there. It's great. And then we have, what is that one? That's the mineral saplings from Integrated Dynamics. All right, where is the Ars Nouveau? There's one Ars Nouveau sapling here, and then there's another one, and that seems to be it. Oh, there no, that's the green one that we just got. That's it, actually. We didn't get any of those. I think at some point we do need to get all of them. I think they're specifically used for stuff, but for now it's fine. I think using one or the other. So blazing and the flourishing is okay. I'll get more moss later and we'll figure it out, but for now I think we're good on stuff. Glow berries is great, but we got the green and we got the red, so all we gotta do is get a place for this and go farm it, which I also don't have a spot for this. I guess I'll do it back here. I'm gonna remove a lot of these flowers so I can actually do it, and then we're gonna farm it back here. So this is gonna be quite big, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there it is. All right, so there is our thing. I believe this is bigger than 64, so I'm gonna really quickly break it at the top. Yep, there we go, and then break it up here, and then break this here. So there we got a shit ton more. It seems like a bunch of them also fell off the edge, which is fine. So I'm gonna place one down again here, and then I'm gonna place a green one down over here. So just letting these grow, and we'll get these later. I do quite like these trees. They're very pretty. Wow, that grew really tall. That's so cool. Okay, we'll just use the blazing one for now. Oh my god, the saplings made it all the way back here. Okay, let's also really quickly go to bed, and then we'll continue with the Ars Nouveau stuff. All right, that should have completed the blazing wood quest. All we got to do is actually convert some of this into the wood, and then there we go. That gives us, oh, that gives us the cascading one, which is the one that we didn't have. The game for the novice, you'll need a specific type of magic wood. Archwood trees can be found in the overworld. Yes, they can, but they're not here. So I'm gonna put this down somewhere else. Can we put this down? I want to put this somewhere. I just don't have the space for it, which is why I really do want to make another island. I'm gonna just put it down here for now. Will this grow? Does it have enough space to grow? Fuck, I'm duplicating these flowers. I don't want these. Look at the cactus. That's so cool. There's a mod right now that I think that's installed that lets you just kind of like let them grow. So they just kind of grow to like infinity now, which is amazing. I don't think this is gonna grow here. It needs a little bit more space. Maybe, is that where it was exactly? Oh, I'm actually growing the cactus. I didn't even think about doing that. That's sick. Okay, we got the blue one. I'll leave it in my inventory for now, I guess, because it's not gonna grow anywhere. I needed more space, so we're gonna definitely make a bigger island at some point. We might do that a little off camera and get like a structure for it, but that's fine. All right, so there's a lot of stuff in here to read. It's taking me a long time, so we're not gonna read all of it. But so there's the scribe's table. So that's what we use to make our glyphs. So we're gonna put it in here somewhere, which I think this is a good spot, right? This is a pretty table. I missed because that's not the block. There's the block. There we go. So putting this here, then we need, what did we need for the scribe's table? We need some slabs, some archwood slabs. So these ones, and that is it. Yep, that's our scribe's table. Is it put like this? It is, yes. All right, so there's our scribe's table. I want to right click. Oh, I gotta right click with the book, right? Yes, I do. So here are the things that we need to make these tools. So these are really, a lot of these are quite cheap actually. So like underfoot is just iron boots and a pressure plate and stuff like that. And the more we have, the more things we have. There's a crafting one and things like that. But really quickly, we can make a few of these. So there's crafting. There's an iron boots one with a pressure plate. So we're gonna also make that really quickly. And we're gonna just see what we can make. And we can only use the tier 1 ones, but it should be fine. Oh, I guess. Oh, actually, this is a slot. So it should be pulling. Yes, it should pull out of this because it's a storage thing. So it'll pull out of there and make the things I want to make, which is amazing. So that was the underfoot one, I believe. It's right here. So you just right click them and then they go into your book, which, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. They go into your book, which is C. So there it is, underfoot. So now those spells, if I use them, will be cast under me, which is an interesting way to use them. But I guess if there's a certain things that you want to use for that reason, I don't know. For now, it's whatever. I don't see a reason to use that. But some of these are pretty good. And some of these, as you can see, need those like that S, and the other ones, there's a few other ones that need some of those higher tier things. Like there's some air essence and other essences that we need to make, but for now we're fine. Conjure mage block, that looks like just some glass. And yeah, I'm gonna just make a few of these and then we're gonna really quickly step back into what we're doing, but I'm gonna make as much as I can and see what else we can do. All right. Okay, I think we've made pretty much everything I think we need, or that we can physically make right now. Oh, that's new. Actually, I've never seen that one. But there is another stuff. There's a lot of things that aren't in the regular Ars Nouveau. This is Ars Elemental, and it adds a bunch of stuff that I don't completely understand. But there's a lot of things that we can't touch yet. We will get into them later. But we made one of the things that I thought we would use quickly, which, I mean, we can obviously use craft later, but is the light spell, which is something that I do want to check because I want to turn on the light overlay. These are permanent light sources. I know some mods or mod packs turn it off, but these are permanent, extremely bright light sources. I've just amplified it to the max, which is only 1 actually, and I've just, I'm just gonna put down a bunch of light sources everywhere because this is great. This is what I've been worried about for a while, and is not having a lit up area. And with this, I've just lit up everything I physically can, which is like everything, right? So I have a lot of light everywhere now. So this place should be pretty bright. So there shouldn't be any mobs spawning unless it's like on top of the leaves or something, which I guess they shouldn't spawn on leaves. But that pretty much should secure most of the island, and nothing should really spawn around here because this spell is quite bright. It only goes up to this far because it can only go that far. So Conjure Melee is already augmented the limit by amplifying. It can't go any higher, but that's pretty good. That's pretty nice. So now we have some lights around. I put some more in front of this in case that would help it. I don't know if it would. Oh, hi chicken. Hello. Hi. But there is our scribe's table, and we got a lot of stuff done. We got a lot of stuff in here. That should have slowly increased our ability of stuff to make. I think it should have increased like our mage pool, our magic pool. Hi chicken, what are you doing? So we have some more stuff we can probably make that's pretty cheap, like pull. But I'll look at this stuff later. There's not a necessary need to go through these right now. Obviously, we can only use stuff in tier 1, but we can probably make some of these in tier 3 just to have like extra, like I don't know, like extra magic stuff, for like in our mage pool. We can have more. God damn it, our mana pool. We just did more mana in the mana pool. Hi, chicken. What are you looking at? The sun looks pretty, right? It's not nighttime yet, but we will go to sleep and then we will continue with Ars Nouveau stuff because this is very, very interesting. But yeah, let's keep checking out the mod and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys once we get to daytime. Ooh, we got the glyph of toss. Actually, that's an interesting one. So it causes to place an item from my inventory if I use that. It's a very interesting one, but that's very cool, I guess. But we got a random one. We'll continue with the quest right now, and we'll move into getting all these glyphs. Obviously, we got a few of them already, so I'll get some XP for doing that. And then, yeah, so just XP for all of these. I'm going to just collect them manually. There's a glyph of extract there, and then I think the glyph of toss was in here. That is a lot of rewards. And then we need, okay, so this dowsing rod, right? Causes magical creatures to glow and amethyst to be revealed. I don't think we particularly need this now. Allows you to see nearby magic creatures as well as helping you find amethyst, which we don't really need that because we're not in a regular world. So what we'll be stepping into in a second is the imbuement chambers with the pedestals and things like that. But we need to get all the way over here, which I guess we need the imbuement chamber first. Okay, so we'll be using imbuement chambers and we'll going into the source gems after that. But for now, it's sleep time, and then let's continue this in a second. Okay, so continuing with Ars Nouveau. I was like, what's that item in my inventory? Is the workbench that I broke earlier. So continuing the Ars Nouveau, let's just put some of this stuff away. We need to make the imbuement chamber, which is just wood and gold, which is really, really easy. We have everything we need for that. And we're probably going to want to make a bunch of these later, but for now, we'll make just the one. So there is our imbuement chamber. The blocks in Ars Nouveau actually look really, really fun. So I really do like these. So obviously we get this, we get some XP and some more archwood. And to step into source gems, to create source gems, we'll need to put either lapis or amethyst shards into the imbuement chamber. Over time, these will convert into source gems. So in the imbuement chamber, amethyst shards or lapis create that stuff. So we should have both of those things. I think amethyst shards are probably the ones we're going to be using right now because I think that's what you should be using, as well as I don't think this has a lot of other uses, and lapis does. Oh, tinted glass from regular Minecraft. I wonder if this blocks light. I don't know, actually. I'll have to test that later. It might. It would be really cool if it did. Then I don't have to worry about making all the other shit. But we just put it in there and it slowly crafts into the next thing. So obviously it's going quite slow, but eventually it'll make more and whatever. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime, oh my god, middle click, there you go, is make a few more of those. So I think that'll just be a good idea, just to make a few of these, and then yeah, just making as much as I can. That uses all my gold. So there we go. I'm gonna make a bunch more, and then we're gonna, wow, those are blocking light. That looks terrifying. I'm gonna put more in here, and then that should be all crafting stuff, so we can go a little quicker in this process. Plus we're gonna need these later for this much stuff, so it's fine. So source stones, formerly known as arcane stones, source gems, formerly known as arcane stones. Oh, is this a new update? Interesting. With source gems, you can get started crafting the various machines by creating source stones. Okay, source stones. So they're called something different now. So they're made like this. So it's a gem in the middle of stone. So I just need a bunch of stone, which means I need, actually, does that mean cobblestone or stone? I hate when it's just stone, but if it is, it's fine, I guess. Do we not have any? Oh, it's in our inventory. If it is just stone, I'm gonna just go duplicate a bunch of it because I really don't want to be making a bunch of stone. This is a lot faster. So I'm glad EMC is set up at least some way, so we can use it like this. So there we go. Some of this stuff is already made. Yep, there we go. A lot of it has already been finished. So really quickly replacing them, which it does seem to actually be taking it out and replacing it at the same time, which is great. It didn't used to do that. I used to have to double click it and it was really annoying. But there we go. So that makes that. We're gonna really quickly make a few of these and make that many source stones. So we made 16. So moving into it, we get a random essence. We got a Wilden horn. I was really hoping to get the essence, so that's fine. And then we can get the source gems once, so get source gems, and then another Ars Nouveau reward, which gives us a Wilden spike, which is great. Ars Nouveau, or source jars from Ars Nouveau, it says or as a source, so it collects the power for this system in this mod. So source can also be moved with buckets or by breaking and picking up source jars. I didn't know you could move them with buckets, but interesting. So source jars are, they collect the energy from these generators. So this is the source link, which is use the growth of plants. This is nearby food. This is from potions. This is through another potions one. This is mob death and animal breeding, and this is a volcanic one, which this one uses generates source by consuming burnable items. That'd probably be our best. I don't know actually what would be best. I was thinking of EMC this guy. I don't know what would be the best here. Maybe growing crops would be a good one, the ergonomic one, because we can grow crops manually. That might be our best bet here. That's probably what we're gonna do. I think that's probably gonna be the best thing we can do right now. So these are also again done. I'm gonna make more of these because we're gonna need a lot of these source gems. So I'm gonna just really quickly keep making these things. I do want to make another platform, and I don't know if I'll do that right now, but soon I definitely have to. I think I might have to do that honestly right now. So what we're probably gonna do is I have a bunch of these blazing woods because this is really nice, and they look quite nice actually. So what I'm gonna do is make all the archwood planks that we have, and then we're gonna go really quickly. I still make them into slabs so we can use them a little easier. We're gonna make a new platform like right off the edge of this base. I don't know how pretty it's gonna look. I'm gonna try my best. I'm really gonna try, but let's put some stuff away in our inventory and just kind of see what we have. So get the stone in there, the Ars Nouveau stuff, and then more stone, these things, and the cactus for some reason I still have. So there we go. So what we're gonna use is these things. So I'm gonna go really quickly over here and just use slabs just for the ease of making things instead of having to do anything else. We do also have a builder's wand, which is great. So I'm gonna keep using that whenever I can. I probably should make an iron one or something, or like a diamond one, honestly. We do have diamonds. I'll just make a diamond one. And they repair, which is great. So since we have the repair talisman in our inventory from EMC, we just have to worry about not breaking it. And then we don't have to worry about it ever again. So it should be fine. So that makes regular sticks. There we go. So there's a diamond wand. So as long as we don't break it, it'll repair consistently. So all I'm gonna do here is just make a bunch of these. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Don't do that. There we go. And I think I'm gonna do this on my own so we don't waste too much time. But we're gonna just make a platform around here so we can make some more stuff. I definitely need to have some more crops around here. So at some point I'm gonna make some for the growing thing. I don't think I'm gonna. I guess I could have it here while we're growing stuff, but I definitely need to take out all these fences. They're just in the way. They're really nice to look at, but these ones are just kind of like, ugh, these are in the way of my stuff, and I really need to get into here. So we can have the ergonomic link here and have it connected to the source stuff over here. So for now, I think this is the way we're gonna do it. Looking at the map, I don't know exactly how we're gonna make things, but for now, we're gonna just make a big area over here. It should be fine, I think. I just don't know how I'm gonna decorate and stuff like that, but we will figure that out. But obviously we do have more blazing woods and like more of the other woods that make, I mean, they all make this archwood, but we have these woods to decorate with, and there's also the blue one, and there's also another one I think we don't have yet. So we could decorate the walls and stuff like that with those blocks. But for now, all I'm gonna do is just extend this as much as possible. Wow, that actually repaired this entire thing while I was using it, which is amazing. I'm gonna see what we're gonna do, but we'll continue this on my own, and then we'll get back to you guys once we have a little bit more done. Alright, so we got a new area set up, and we're starting to make our source jars. So what we're going to do now is continue into ours. We have a new area. I'm going to decorate this later. I'm probably going to use some of those woods and decorate the tops and with some of those leaves. Those are really pretty leaves, actually. So we might use those. I've just set up a little area that we're going to definitely be using. We'll expand it later, but now we've already made our first source jar. And we got actually an extra one. We made a new one as well. We got a Wilden Wing for that. I really do want one of those essences, but I guess it's a lower chance. So, you know, to use these source jars, we need one of these links. So I'm going to get an ergonomic source link, which requires a wheat, 2 source gems, and gold. Which, do we even have any gold left? I'm actually not 100% sure. And there's gold in here, but I don't think there's gold that we had like ready to use. So I need to go smelt these. But really quickly, while I'm gonna go get the wheat, which we should have some wheat somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. We do. We should have done a wheat. So this is gonna make the ergonomic source links. Now, moving on from that, we need to make the pedestals as well. So we need more soulstone and as well, and make gold nuggets. So we need more gold as well for that too. So I think we just used all the gold we had. So there's some nuggets in here, and that seems to be it. But I think we need to have a way to connect the things that we're going to be doing. So what we need to have is, I think, a wand, a Dominion wand. If I'm not mistaken, it's over here. I think it's the Dominion wand. Yes, I believe so. So the Dominion wand is made like this. It's 2 source gems, a stick, and a gold ingot in the enchanting apparatus, which we'll be getting to in a second. We need these pedestals first. So we're gonna make a bunch of these. We need 8 of these. Yes, we do need 8 of these. So here's at the top. So we need gold nuggets, source stone, and the other thing. So let's go really quickly, grab more of the gold out and make all of these into, or at least most of these into that. And then what we're gonna go do is, do we still have the source stone? We do, and those gems and the stone. So we're gonna really quickly make a bunch more of this source stone, which I think the recipe is towards the back. There it is. Make a bunch more. And then what we're making is 8 of these pedestals. So 8 of these, and then taking all this back out. So now, setting this up in this formation over here, does this actually return if we, yes it does. So I'm gonna make these into the small ones. I've never actually used these before. So I don't know if there's actually a center to this. I'm not sure if there is. Is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is a center. So it's this block right here. If this is the center, I'm gonna put it here. There's a center there. So here we go. So this is where you put all these things, right? And then you put not the source shard. That doesn't go there. That gives us another item. Oh, that gives us a water essence, something we can actually use, which is great. And then we need the ritual brazier, as well as the other thing, the enchanting apparatus, which means we need the arcane core and the enchanting apparatus. Those two things should be very simple. So yeah, there's this setting. This is set up. You can do it like this. So the enchanting core, I believe, is the core in the ground, and then placing the enchanting apparatus on top of it, surrounding the apparatus arcane pedestals. I don't know if we're actually gonna put that in the ground, but we're gonna put it up here in the apparatus thing on top. We need the core first, which is some gold, source gems, and some source stone, which is really easy. So we just need to go get some more gold, because I think we made, actually no, we do have enough gold on us. All we gotta do is make it. So there's that, and then we need this, which needs diamonds. We do need to come over here and grab a diamond really quickly. There are diamonds. Yes, there are diamonds. All right, so now that should make everything we need to actually start getting into ours. So putting down the core and then putting this down should be everything we need. Now, there's the magic and mod mechanic. There we go. There's that quest done, and that gives us another reward, which gives us another Wilden Horn. And now we need the Dominion Wand, so we can make this in here. There's 2 source gems. A stick goes, actually, since it's in the center, it goes there. You just right click it, I think. And then it needs so 2 source gems and a gold. So it's 2 source gems and a gold. And then with that, we should be able to put the stick in there, and that should make our Dominion Wand. Yep, there we go. It's working. It's putting it up there, and it should make it for us. It should put it in there, I think. Wow, that looks cool. Okay, so there is our first Dominion Wand. It, of course, is in the summoning section. We're going to need it for that as well. And we got, what do you get? Just another source gem. So we can actually get all these little guys here, these Wixies and the Starbunkles and the Drigmies. We'll probably be using these for automation later. If we want to step into ours for like a very far amount. I don't know if we will, but maybe we'll make a big like farm for them. I guess we'll see. I mean, maybe just a little one, just have the not the Drigmies, the Starbunkles kind of collecting stuff. There is a Starbuncle actually over there, and I think if I want to collect them, I think I need to give him are you the one that wants gold? Don't actually remember. Yes, he's got it. Okay. So there we go. So there is our first thing. Oh, these look different. Starbuncle tokens. Obtained by giving a wild Starbuncle a gold nugget. So that is how you collect these in the regular world and the overworld and stuff like that. So you use these in your enchanting apparatus to get the Starbuncle charm. So these create little things. What's this? Increases the speed of the player by 20 levels, 20% each. That's actually really nice. But if we want to make the Starbuncle charm, all we gotta do is put this in here. Pedestal must be within. Oh, do I gotta? I guess I gotta do that last. So let's go get the gold that we have. So to make the Starbuncle charm, just to show you what I'm doing, and I might use these later, but this guy's auto collect berries for us. They auto collect ours berries, or the magic berries, or whatever they're called. I guess it doesn't matter what order this is in. And then we right click it in here, and that should make the thing. I don't remember. There's source berries. That's right, source berries. So we gotta collect those at some point, but this should make the charm to actually do that. So there it is, and there is our Starbuncle charm. You put this down on the ground, and it stores items in a certain chest. So if I just right click it and I put it over here and I right click it in there, this is the position. Actually, maybe like that. So I'm gonna go store items here. There we go. So storing items at one location. So whenever it has a chance to, if it ever picks up berries, it'll store items in here. Since we don't have any ore berries or source berries right now, it's not gonna do that. But we do need to do that at some point. So there's our Starbuncle. That gives us another thing. Gives us another source gem, and then we can get into all these other things which have like stored like magic like spells in them, which is really cool. Some of these things are pretty nice, but for now we don't have to worry about it. The ritual brazier makes some of these interesting stuff. I do want to make the ritual brazier actually, because this is something I do need. I do want to use this soon. So we're gonna make another arcane pedestal really quickly. So I believe we have everything. Yes, we do. And we also need a source block, which I guess is just 4. Yep, there we go. And then to make the ritual brazier, that's all we need. There it is. So there's our ritual brazier. This is something I do want to use because there's a bunch of islands I want to use and I want to make. So to perform rituals, you need arcane pedestals as well, as there are so many rituals to cast. Make sure to check out the into the War notebook. You can, this is just a documentation and can be done by holding control on the ritual table while the book is in your inventory. So what we need to make, I want to make these. These are the ritual things that we need to make. So these make just a bunch of little islands and things that we can use. So I do want to kind of make these because some of these are very useful. This is a starter island. I don't know what that means. Actually, the starter one doesn't actually have a recipe, so it doesn't seem like we can make that, but it does exist. And there's some that are for like geodes, which is really great. I would love to have this one because this has geodes. Amethysts are pretty great for making all these source gems, and a geode is a perfect way to do it. But since we're in the void, it doesn't work. There's also an end stone one or an end portal one. It just I guess it just makes the end portal, which is great. So Ars Nouveau has a way to get to the end, which is amazing. And there's a bunch of other islands, like a village one, which is really great. I do want to get to these at some point. At some point, I do want to make a few of these, but for today, I think that I was probably going to end up calling it, or at least it's going to do that soon. I'm going to just put a lot of the stuff away since we don't really need it. But I do want to really quickly make one last thing if I can. I'm gonna put this away and that away, and then that should be fine. And what I want to make is the ergonomic source link. There it is. So it's just source gems, gold, and wheat, which should be everything I have in my inventory, I believe. So making just one of these for right now, which we can go get that quest done, gives us another reward, which gives us another source gem, which is fine. You put this over crops that are growing, and as you harvest these, it goes into this and it crafts and it makes some like magic power to use. So as this grows, as you can see, it makes this energy, and then you want to be putting it into something else. So that's why we want the source jars, which I'm going to put down a row of them here. Hopefully, I thought I had more of those. Oh, did it take out half of them? I guess I did. I'm going to put them like there and there just to kind of do something. So we want to connect these points. So I think if I just do this, and then I do this, maybe this isn't close enough. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe we want to be, maybe there needs to be a relay. Actually, I think there actually has to be, there does have to be a relay somewhere. If I don't remember what they're called though. Is it called like a, is it just called a relay? I'm not sure. I know ours should have it in here. Let me look for it. All right, so I figured it out, I think. So we need 2 of these source relays. But really quickly, I'm gonna make 2 of those things that we need. So this source relay should connect to what I need. I'm pretty sure. I think the relay is all we need, and the depositor. So, oh, actually, maybe we might need a collector, actually. The collector might be what we need. The relay actually separates it, or like it takes it over. So we need 2 of these source relays anyways. So these source relays are the first beginning thing we need. So I need more gold. Oh, I don't have enough gold. Okay. Do we have, damn it. Okay. Maybe we'll have to do this next time, because it's going to take me a little while to get all the gold, and we'll just maybe continue this in the next one, because I think I am going to record one more episode, and we can continue in the R stuff. But what we would be doing is getting a collector on top of this. So the collector is right here. I don't know where it is. Is it the top? Yes, the collector. The source relay is just something we put in the middle in case it's too far. So the source relay would go here if I need it. And then the depositor would go over here, which is the, which one's the depositor? This one. So it has the 4 hoppers, which I have the 4 hoppers already in the ready. So they're there. So the depositor would go here, and it'll deposit into, I don't think it's directly on top. I think it can deposit into an area. So as long as I have one here, it'll deposit into these, and then it'll deposit into all of them. So let me just get these closer, and we'll organize this a little bit more. We'll do some more stuff later in between the next episode, not this, the next episode and the following episode. We'll get some stuff done in between to decorate. But for now, I think we're at a good stopping point. I will decorate this much more later, but for now, I think this is a good area. I do really like having a bigger area. It's much nicer. But in between this next episode, or in the next episode, I do want to have the goal that we need to make this. So I need to sieve some more. We're gonna do that really quickly in between. But yeah, so this source link, as you can see, it every time something grows, it gets more power, which obviously I can do this manually for now, which is great. But then at some point we do want to have it automated. So what we'll probably have here is source berries, which I'm not 100% sure how we're supposed to get them. There should be a way. There they are, source berries. So source berries are from sieving, from sieving moss. I probably have source berries actually then. They're probably in my inventory. Yep, there they are. So source berries are what we are probably going to replace all of this with. The source berries are going to go here. I believe I can grow them. Yes, I can. And what's going to happen is starbunkles will come and grab these. So since we can't really grab these, starbunkles will come over here and grab these things out of the way. I'm going to take out this fence. And then in the next one, we'll have the starbunkles probably automated doing this. So I just need to have it set up in a way that they can come over and collect and, make it. But we'll probably have some chests around here so they can put it in here. Or, well, actually probably chests or barrels or whatever, either or, whatever seems cheapest. But these guys will go collect them stuff as long as they see it. So, I got to go connect them to a certain chest. So I need to clear, how do I, yeah, okay, I cleared it. I want to pick them up. I don't remember how to pick them up. That's fine. I think we get to kill them, if I'm not mistaken. I just don't want to do it, just in case. So we'll leave them there for now. I think there is a way to pick them up, but I don't remember. But for now, I think that is the end of the episode. I'm very, very excited. We have a new platform now, an Ars Nouveau platform. We're eventually going to be making those islands, so they're going to be crafting huge islands for us. I do want to try and upgrade them and make them bigger as much as we can, but we will be making those later. So we have the source berries already started. We can already make as much as we can. We have our little starbuncle over there, and then we have our Ars Nouveau section, which is getting ready and getting started. In the next episode, we will try and finish off this iron thing, maybe if we get into more sieving, but also just getting farther into Ars and maybe getting one of those islands done. I think that's what we're going to really try and do. I know some of those islands will be really good, like the geodes, and then I think the village one will be interesting, just to have villagers, it'd be kind of an interesting thing to do. I wonder what it's exactly going to spawn, because I don't know if we have an easy villagers mod installed in this, but if it is, then that'd be great. Nothing to worry about. But having an actual village running around would be kind of interesting and add to the life around this island. And obviously this looks really cool. I love the way the cottage already is, but adding more islands and more areas would be just great to walk around and have. But yeah, we're finally getting into ours. We got our spell book, we got this ergonomic source link set up, and we're gonna have it all automated hopefully within the next episode. So we can be producing a bunch of source, because we're gonna need a whole bucket full, not a bucket, but like a whole source jar full to just produce one island. And we're gonna need a lot more than that to make everything else. So stepping into ours, I'm very excited. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. This was episode 4, and I will see you all in the next episode, which I think I'm gonna record right after this. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far, and I hope you guys look forward to the next one. And if you are, I would appreciate a like on the episode or subscribing to stick around for the rest of this series. So yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.